Yeah, I thought we were just free flowing. We've had a lot of teams play small against us lately, and with the advantage that gives you is you can just play faster. It's a lot of times when you play small, you never practice it, so you just kind of play. You're forced to play random, and it usually works out well. And I thought Obi was really big tonight. Made a lot of big shots, especially in that third quarter to keep the game, manageable. But I thought even when we played big, I thought Thomas and Tony gave us some good minutes too. So. Yeah, I thought we just did a good job adjusting and figuring it out. And to play small against a guy like Domas is no easy feat. So I thought we did a great job of collective coming in, rebounding, fighting down there. And I thought it was a good effort from us.
What did it take to keep your focus as a team when you missed so many chances to take the lead in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, it was crazy. I feel like every time we got down one, we missed. It had to be like 5 or 6 wide open shots. It was crazy. But sometimes just the flow of the game, I think when you're getting good shots and the offensive processes are good, then you feel good about it. And I felt like we got a lot of good open looks, and we knew eventually one would fall, and mine fell, and then Pascal made one. So, I thought we just did a good job of staying with it. And when you're missing shots like that, you got to figure it out defensively. And I thought Double A did a great job on DeMar. Obviously had 31, but he's a very tough cover, and I thought Double A especially did a really good job in the fourth, staying down, not fouling, and forcing him to shoot tough twos. And I thought we did a great job of just figuring it out.
What's the story of that dance move with you, Pascal, and Obi after Pascal's
Did you have to ask Pete? It's some James told him in D.C. that he liked that for his celly because Pascal must have been doing it to some song. I apologize for my lack of knowing what's going on, but I saw the dance and I was like, I want to get in on that. So that's all it is. You have to ask P and James because that's their thing. But P sent me the song just a minute ago. Whatever goes with the dance. So I'm gonna learn it. And I expect it to be a reoccurring theme throughout the rest of the year.
Just you mentioned obviously the threes that weren't going down. It seemed like on a couple of those occasions you did make a point to go to the rim. I mean, is that a thing that you kind of make a conscious effort for if you're stringing together missed threes to make sure you're getting at least a couple going toward the bucket? And how important were those just to keep you guys in striking distance?
Yeah, I think just trying to play the right way again. I think our offensive processes are important, and we had a lot of good looks, swing, paint drive, kick out threes. But yeah, I thought we just did a good job of sticking with it and figuring out a way to make shots down the stretch and get enough stops. That's what it's about, to win games. So just trying to play the right way and get good looks.
The three you did hit, basically, I guess, kind of take us through that at that point. Obviously, at the step back. I mean, what are you looking for there, and what kind of opened up for you to take that shot at that time?
Yeah, we were just obviously playing a lot of high five, high pick with. With Pascal there at the what was I don't know what he was, 4 or the 5, whatever. We were just trying to get to our 2-man game, and I thought I just saw an opening there and just knocked it down. I had a feeling that one would finally open up for me. I had one like a couple minutes before that was wide left. It felt good when it left my hands, so I knew I'd have a chance to get a good look down the stretch, and closing games is what feel like I've grown a reputation for that in my time in the league, and so just trying to get us good shots every time down. And I thought we did a great job of just getting the best shot we could, down the stretch.
You mentioned Obi, obviously Jarris and TJ are a big part of that stretch as well. I mean, just how important was that second unit of the bench group tonight for keeping you guys in it when you go out? I think the starters go out and you guys are down 16. And just how important of a stretch was that for all of those guys?
Yeah, Obi, Jarris, Double A, TJ. I thought all those guys gave us great minutes. Did a great job of keeping it within striking distance when it looked like it could have got ugly there in the third. I think that's part of the ebbs and flows, and the great part of our depth and our roster is, some games they don't have it and we pick them up, and some games we don't have it and they pick us up, and sometimes we both have it and everybody's happy, So that's the beautiful part about having depth, and we got a lot of faith in our bench. There's been some games after All-Star break where they haven't been, satisfied with the way they've been playing, as a group. But I think we really talked about after that Milwaukee game, just we got a lot of faith in them, and we're going to allow them to go out there and do what they do. And that's a big part of our team, is our second group bringing energy, playing hard, playing the right way. And I think it's just another example of them doing that. And, we want to continue to see them play this way as we get into the playoffs because we're going to, need that because, last year our second unit was a really big part of why we had so much success in the playoffs.